As Senator Rezin mentioned, I'm State Senator Craig Wilcox from the 32nd District up in McHenry and Lake County. I'm also the minority spokesperson for the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee and a retired Air Force colonel. I appreciate the invitation to speak here today. The role of government is to take care of those who require assistance or who cannot take care of themselves. This responsibility is especially important for our aging veterans who answered a call to serve and who are now living out their twilight years in one of our state-run veterans' homes. Every veteran living in one of the state-run homes is a hero. Every one of them deserves the very best care that we can offer. Every one of them deserves to know they are safe and protected so they can live comfortably and honorably. Unfortunately, the state of Illinois failed them and their families. There's no excuse for the negligence shown by this administration. As a result of this incompetence, 36 veterans are gone. Their families will soon be acknowledging Independence Day this summer without answers and without their loved ones. It's unconscionable and infuriating. Today, I join my colleagues and many veterans renewing our call for a true independent performance audit and investigation into the Department of Veterans Affairs and the Department of Public Health's management of the outbreak at this facility. Yes, while the Office of the Inspector General has done its own investigation, that office reports directly to the governor, and it's vital that an independent investigation and audit be done so that we can all be assured that there was no political influence and nothing that tainted the findings of the report. Our veterans and their families deserve nothing less. Today, I also call on the former director of the Veterans Affairs Department to find the courage and the moral fortitude to come forward to answer questions in any additional investigation. As the veterans behind me and I know, in the military, we learn to do hot washes, we learn to do recaps, and we do incident investigations at every step of the way. It's the only way we truly learn what happened, how to get better. The former director knows this. She learned it, and I call on her to come forward. She knows what she should do. I'm also echoing calls for the General Assembly to immediately take up the legislation that Senator Rezin has filed in the past and has recently filed that has not been getting hearings. We need to take action at our level to improve the health and safety and emergency response mandates. There's no excuse not to move, not to hear, not to debate, and likely not to pass these pieces of legislation that have been discussed. As a veteran myself, the top to bottom incompetence shown in the management of this crisis is an outrage, and many have culpability. The Pritzker administration, his appointees, and those managing the day-to-day operations at the facility had a responsibility to protect the veterans who live here. Instead, their carelessness and lack of compliance with life-saving protocols cost the lives of 36 heroes. It's time for answers. It's time for action. It's time for accountability. It's time to send a clear message to our veterans that this type of negligence is not okay.